right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and he'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight.
Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia, the Matador, Topuria. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, you understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place was as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the... Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. That is tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Takes his back now. Oh, great transition there. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, how good is that as as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. Great defense by this fighter.
Let's go. Move those hips and get up.
Well, to this point in the fight, it has been all lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, and a lot of the casual fans don't necessarily appreciate all the nuance that goes with his grappling.
Yeah, there are so many different levels to the grappling. That's why you see him submit some of the best fighters in the world, from Drew Dober to Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, the greatest submission artist in UFC history. Islam submitted him. His top pressure is very heavy. His control, his ability to move between positions is insanely high level. Tonight, he has been able to do that, and that is why Islam has been so successful in the octagon.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Topuria's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
10 seconds to go in round one. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
Sit down. Take a deep breath, bud. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. Slow that heart rate down. All right, you ready? You good?
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Islam Makhachev. All right, talk to me, champ. He's got great submission skills, good offensive wrestling. He hasn't so much as even shot for a takedown tonight.
I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck in between. He's good wrestling, but he's not great wrestling. He's great once the fight hits the ground, and he is unsure of how to get it there. Massive knee lands from the side clinch.
Shooting for the takedown here.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end. Huge kick to the leg. Oh, big left.
Boom! Big jab.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight.
Immediately gets the underhook.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle. He passes to half guard. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to manage his life off.
Oh, he got out. All right, has the guard closed here. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Topuria's back in half guard.
Nice defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Topuria. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Round 3 coming up next. Heading back to the corner now. Topuria's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
It's a little payback time. They're confident over it.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Ooh, it looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Topuria. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
Makhachev's got his head looking for a guillotine choke. That guillotine is tight. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
Great job landing from the top position. Oh, nice elbow.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
Your winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, everybody in this arena is still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of round number 3. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia Makhachev.
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC